The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Throwing now is Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That one, downfield for Cooks. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Rolling to the left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Ready?
Rattler now back to throw. Headed left, buying time. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now Rattler going to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's the veteran, Cooks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Ready, set. Let's go. Ready.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Here we go. Set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back for the sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Let's go now.
Here's Rattler. Cook's able to pull that one in. He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Gray is the motion man here. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Saints going to use their second timeout, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's dropped off for Pacheco. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
the coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Strike.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. On the ground, this is Hunt. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, KC.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Now a carry for Hunt. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
the shotgun. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Let's go. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Rattler. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
3-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Recovery very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. to the air once more. It's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Push down to his left. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
15.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. Arsenal 80.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out wide. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Saints are right back in this one.
Ready.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together.